All right, racket number 2. Why seller, going right from the dime bags to Zillow, that seems super fitting. Why seller leads are Zillow's biggest opportunity. Shout out to David, David L. Ness, help me on the last name. Reebstein? That's what I'm going with. David, anyways.
She's out to lunch.
Appreciate the email. Yeah, I've got the name in there. Email from David L. Reebstein. And this was his comment. We're going to link this article up like we always do. He wrote to me, is anyone buying Zillow stock? And so I'm like, I paused and I thought about what he said there, because basically he's referring in this article, is talking about all the seller leads that they're going to generate in 2019. Mm-hmm. It's going to be more. I think they'll generate. Because of their iBuyer. Yeah. Right. And here, I'll make a prediction. I think Zillow's going to create more seller leads in 2019 than they have the entire time they've been in business.
Okay.
I think they're going to produce an obscene amount of seller leads. Mm-hmm. Now, if you open this article up, I'll encourage you all to do that.
So I've done seller leads before. I actually did it on Realtor one time.
Those were crap leads. I know what you're talking about.
Right. I mean, they were crappy. I did, though. I was able to have conversations with multiple people but when they clicked the link, they didn't realize that it was going to an agent. They just thought that they were getting like a value on their home.
When they drop iBuyer nationwide, these are people really reaching out to get some type of an offer, and when they realize that's not the offer they want, and then they talk to an agent about selling their home.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking you what you think.
That's a much better lead, right? Than,
I agree.
Then what's the value of my home?
It's also a lot less. It's a lot less misleading too, because on Realtor it was like, want to know the value of your home.
Click here, click there, click everywhere.
I mean, my daughter would probably click it, being like, cool, like I want to know what my house is worth. Like, and then
fucking the mom's been lying to me. She won't even buy me a goddamn lollipop. Got a $500,000 house over here.
Easy peeps, yeah.
You know.
So I do think that obviously this will be a much better lead source than the realtors misleading leads.
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. Open up this article.
So you are buying stock though, to answer his question.
Well, here's the thing, David. I think I'm not a financial planner. Can we do a little disclaimer here?
A little flash.
I am not a financial planner.
Yeah, he was talking with the cover on his mic. Just remember that.
Remember that. So I'm not the brightest guy. But I don't know, if I'm sitting on money and I want to invest in the stock market and I know a little bit about the real estate world, or I know a lot of it, like people watching this show, and you know exactly that Zillow's being strategic, they're not stupid what they're doing. This chart, which, Suave, please put this chart up, and you can go to the article if Suave forgets, basically, and look at the chart. It says Zillow's premier agent year-on-year revenue growth. From 2016 to today, it has gone nothing but down. And when you look at Q4 of 2018, it is down significantly. Q3, it was down. It's taken a big hit with PA4. Mm-hmm. You think Zillow's trying to put themselves out of business? I actually do. I think they are trying to put the old model out of business to come back and clean up in 2019, 2020, 2021 with the tweaks that they're making. So I think a stock that's gone from 65 at its peak this year down to it's trading right now in the $27 range is a huge win. People always say, how do we get Zillow as agents? You buy their stock and watch it quadruple over the next 4 years.
It is interesting.
And 4x your money.
Because they've done they've done this to themselves.
They have done this to themselves because they see a broken model and they see huge opportunity, and they're not going to let Open Door get it. I don't know. Zillow's pretty smart. I think they're going to create a lot of seller leads. They are 100% tapping into your commission more than ever before.
Well, I think what's really interesting, though, too,
and it just is what it is.
Is the timing, though, too, because we're also entering sort of and everyone is just always so worried about the word recession, but we are sort of on a downswing, and we all know that the only way to win is having the listings. So they're smart in going after the listings, because that is we're all going to be super hungry for the listings come the next 7 years, because that's where we're going to be.
And here's the thing. I think that if you're comfortable with 35%, whether you pay Zillow on a monthly fee or whether you do the straight up referral fee, which is coming, if you're comfortable with 35% of your commission, Zillow's going to have a great product for you.
Right.
If you're comfortable with massive commission compression coming from Zillow, and listen, I think that some agents should be, because they may not have the business structure to build brand. I think you should focus there. But if you can't do it and you need to eat day to day, 35% off the top could be a great model for you because they are going to produce really good seller leads in the future. They're setting themselves up for that. And so that's why I think the stock will do well. So David, really appreciate the email and the article. By the way, before we go to racket number 3, anybody wants to send in, whether it's through the comments or articles or email, however you want to do it, we're always happy to take that. We'll talk about it on the show. So shout out to you, David. Let's make sure we link up. Actually, David, I didn't have your social stuff. I had his website, but maybe
we'll figure it out.
Link
We'll figure it out. We got
maybe.
some time.
I'm not making that promise. All right.